Hey everyone, it's Jona and happy 5 years of Infinity War. This video could get controversial, it could get brutal. As Olivia Rodrigo wisely once said, it is brutal out here. Or it's about to be. Avengers Infinity War came out 5 years ago to theaters. Please let that sink in because time isn't real. If anything makes me believe that time is not real, it is that, because it feels like yesterday, but at the same time, now that I'm saying it out loud, it does feel like a while ago. I think because so many Marvel things have happened since then. But in honor of this special 5th anniversary, I thought that I would rank all of the characters from Avengers Infinity War. There are 30 of them. This doesn't include every single person. I don't have Proxima Midnight or other random people. No offense to them, they're important. But I did the main core people. And when I rank them, I am going to try to just keep it to this movie. So whatever they did in this movie, not counting what they've done in other movies and how much I may love them outside of this, I'm gonna try to keep it just to what they did in Infinity War. Now, have I seen Infinity War recently? No, I think the last time I saw it was 2020. So this is also based on memory and things might get muddled. And who knows what's what anymore with how much content we've been getting. Not that I'm complaining, because I do not have any Marvel fatigue or superhero fatigue or whatever's happening to a lot of people. I am so hyped for every single project, and I watch every single project, and I'm obsessed with every single project. So it's not about that, it's just that my brain has a lot of information in it, and it's still processing most of it. Like Moon Knight, I will be processing that for the rest of my life, but that's another story. Someday I'll understand Moon Knight, and I really, really look forward to that day. But this is about Infinity War, let's get right in. Now, remember when I said I was going to just keep it contained to this movie? There's one exception. Loki is going in the #1 spot because I cannot physically, mentally, spiritually, or emotionally not put Loki first. It is in the very core of my being, it is who I am. Loki is always first, and he deserves it for his sacrifice at the beginning of this movie. If that does not break you, I don't know what does. I can't even look. I can't look at the screen when Loki is laying there after Thanos chokes him. I can't look at it. I'm picturing it now in my head from the one time I looked at it, and it really upsets me. It's just what a way to start off. And I know that they did it so that we knew we had to take Thanos very seriously, but also at the same time, why? But also at the same time, what a beautiful moment, and it really sets up Thor's arc, and I'm just oh. So Loki's first, no questions asked. Do not come for me in the comments. Next up, we have Rocket, and I think Rocket in this film has some really funny moments. But also, he doesn't do anything super stand out because nothing is coming to mind, but he does have some great lines, especially against Star-Lord. So I'm gonna put him somewhere in the middle for now, and I will say that these are not locked in when I put them in. I can move people as we go because there's gonna be a lot of changes. I'm positive of it. So let's put him at 15, square in the middle. Star-Lord. Oh, Star-Lord in this film frustrates me. Although if he didn't do what he did, we probably wouldn't have had Endgame. So in a way, he kind of did it for us in our viewing pleasure. But at the same time, why did he? Star-Lord, I'm sorry, I'm putting you at 29. Not last. 29. Mantis. Okay, Mantis in this movie has a lot of funny moments and also uses her powers in such a great way and helps the team. And at the end when she's like, something's happening, and it's like, what is happening? So Mantis, you know what? I'm gonna put Mantis at a solid 11, 12. We're gonna say 12. Gamora, oh my god, 2. Gamora is such a standout in this film. What a great film for her, probably her best work, I don't know. She is so heartbreaking and so brave and so magnificent all around in this. And her death is just deeply heartbreaking. She is part of what I remember most from this film, honestly. Such a great film for her. Wanda, interesting, because Infinity War came out at the time that I didn't like Wanda. But now, looking back, because now I really like Wanda, so it's a little tricky, but I don't feel like Infinity War is her strongest. Until the end, when she has to, make the ultimate sacrifice and kill Vision, only for that to be reversed, which had to have been so painful for her. So I'm gonna keep her pretty top, but not top. Let's put Wanda at number 5. Thanos. Without him, we wouldn't have a movie. So should he be at the top? No, because he's horrible. But you know what? I'm actually No, no, no. Okay, I was debating putting him above Star-Lord, but that's a little absurd. But he's such a good villain, and a movie's only as good as its villain, so does he deserve a higher spot? Wait, how am I doing this? What constitutes where these people go? Am I ranking it by how much I like them or how important they are to the movie? I truly don't know, because I feel like Thanos shouldn't be at the bottom because he's a good character. So we're gonna, you know what? Okay, we're gonna put Thanos at like, okay, we're gonna put him at 11, and I don't know exactly why. Okoye, I love Okoye. In Wakanda Forever, when she got, I don't know, what is the word, decommissioned? I can't even talk about that, it upsets me. Angela Bassett did the thing. Why did she do the thing? But Okoye in this movie I feel like didn't have as much screen time as I personally would have liked. But she did have that one line, right? When Wanda comes down to help them fight and she's like, what was she doing up there? You know, because she wasn't there before. But I don't remember much else of what she did. So for that, oh, this hurts. I'm gonna have to put her kind of low. 25. Wow. Wong had some funny moments in this, right? He talked about the ice cream, the hunka hunka Hulk or something. But did he do anything major? No, he did in Endgame. I'm gonna have to put him low. 26? Oh, I feel bad because I adore Wong. It is the Wong CU. That hurts. Shuri in this movie worked on Vision. That was like her big thing. So she didn't do maybe as much as I would have hoped she would. I mean, she did, like what she did was important. But I don't think she's standout, so I'm gonna put her at 28. Thor! For Thor's entrance in Wakanda alone, 3. For his funny interactions with the Guardians, 3. He is just fantastic in this movie. Chris Hemsworth is so good in this movie. And it's right after Ragnarok, which is like peak Thor for me. And I feel like this was part of that golden age of Thor. I could almost swap him with Gamora, but I'm not going to. Black Widow. Oh, Black Widow, forever my least favorite. I'm very sorry, but you're gonna be number 30. Sam Falcon. Sam. I feel like when I think of Sam now, all I think is Captain America. He is Captain America and he is awesome. Loved Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Infinity War though, nothing is coming in my head of what he did. Like, I can't think of any standout lines or scenes, which is really sad. Like, what? Why don't I remember Sam? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to put him low. I'm gonna put Shuri up 1 and Star-Lord up 1 and Sam down because I truly don't remember anything about what he did. I need to rewatch. Black Panther, 4? I'm gonna put Black Panther at 4 simply for the awesomeness that he brings when they go to battle, when he rallies everyone and he signals them to run, and it's such an epic moment. Oh, and he says, someone get that man a shield, and for that alone, that line is forever iconic. And he's just so commanding and powerful in this film, and I think he deserves a top spot. Bucky, like Sam, I don't really remember a lot of what he did other than his interaction with Rocket about his arm, so he's gonna have to go low. Alright, we gotta move, people. Bucky, you're gonna go here. Wait, no. Here for the arm line. And M'Baku, who I also really adore. Oh my gosh, I was so deeply afraid that he was about to die at one point in Wakanda Forever, and it was a really scary time. But also, what did he do in this? I don't remember, so hold on. This is hard. Why did I do this? Alright, sorry M'Baku, this hurts my heart a lot. Young Gamora. Okay, Ariana's performance, 10 out of 10. Such an emotional and heart-wrenching performance when she says, what did it cost? Are you kidding me? And she really holds her own against Thanos in scenes, so I'm going to give her a 13? No. Controversially, I'm gonna give her a 6. Doctor Strange. This movie might be my favorite Doctor Strange content of all of Doctor Strange's stuff, followed by Multiverse of Madness. But I'm gonna have to put him high. Alright, we're all moving down. We are all moving down, and we are putting Doctor Strange at 4. Actually, looking at this, people are gonna think I've lost my mind, but I'm putting young Gamora above Wanda. Nick Fury, oh, his end scene is so good, and he calls Captain Marvel, which sets the next thing into motion. I love that even though he's only in it for maybe a solid 2 minutes, he makes such an impact. 8. Captain America. He had a good movie. This is the one where he had a beard though, and for the beard I'm gonna have to dock like a solid 5 points. But his entrance was pretty epic, and he's important, and at the end when he battles Thanos, he kind of weakens him, so I think we're gonna 10. I almost put him at 13, but we're gonna keep him at 10. Bruce Hulk. Bruce in this movie. He's not really Hulk in this movie. Bruce is iconic in this film. He is a number... Oh, okay. Sorry, Nick. Sorry, Wanda. Sorry, young Gamora. 6. Heimdall! I love that Heimdall was included in this. Although he's only in the beginning, he isn't really in it very much, but he does help out a lot in his short amount of time, which I think puts him above Bucky. Spider-Man, oh my gosh, Tom Holland in this film? That's like a number 1 performance for me. Ooh, that's really hard. All right, we've got some heavy rearranging to do. Spider-Man, number 2. I mean, you can't think about this movie without thinking about I Don't Feel So Good, Mr. Stark. That whole scene. Also, we're using our made-up names, and we're the Avengers, man, and there's just so many great scenes and so much great development for Spider-Man and, in turn, for Tony. And I just think this movie really showcases Tom Holland's talents. Vision. Vision and Wanda in this movie were just so weird to me at first, and now that I've seen WandaVision, I feel horrible saying that. But I think I'm gonna have to put him, like, over here. Groot in this movie was teenage Groot. He has some epic moments, though. Above Mantis. Iron Man, I mean... Oh, this is gonna have to rearrange a bunch of people because Iron Man is definitely in the top. Please hold. I settled with Iron Man at number 6. I think because I was debating putting him above Doctor Strange, but this is hands down my favorite Doctor Strange performance and character-ness. And so I can't quite put him above him, but he's definitely in the very top. It's hard. Nebula in Endgame is just absolutely incredible. But in this movie, I don't think she quite reaches that level. So she's somewhere in the middle. I think maybe above Rocket? Yeah. Okay, we'll put her above Rocket. Just, that seems right. Ebony Maw. Last. Drax. Ooh. Drax does have that really funny line about standing still and being invisible, but other than that, he doesn't do a whole lot. So I think we're gonna move up Viz. We're gonna move up Heimdall. We're gonna put him above Bucky. And last but certainly not least is Rhodey / War Machine, who I also like don't remember being in this, which is deeply unfortunate. I clearly have to rewatch this. I feel like I remember him at the end with everybody after the dusting, but like why am I having trouble remembering anything he did or said? Oh, this is a disaster. All right, well, we're gonna make it work. You know what? I'm gonna switch a couple things. I'm moving M'Baku to 26. I'm moving Sam to 27 and Rhodey to 28. Oops, oh no, I smeared his name. And there you have it. There is my official ranking in this moment of Infinity War characters. This could change, especially if I rewatch the movie, but for now, in this exact moment, in April of 2023, this is where my brain stands on it. Let me know in the comments your ranking, which it would be a very long comment because there are 30 characters. Maybe let me know your top 5. And let me know if anything in here was super controversial to you, but please say it respectfully. Like I said, I'm purely basing this off what I remember from Infinity War only. There are plenty of these people, especially, that I love in other projects, but it's just what they did in Infinity War. And I love you all. Stay beautiful, you people. Bye!